Hello and welcome back to One Trainer vs. the World Season 6. When we last left our protagonist, she had beaten the final gym, and now it's time to take out Team Galactic. No, Team Galactic I already did take out. Team Plasma, once and for all. Except, I'm pretty sure there is a lot of battles with Team Plasma to come yet, so I don't think I'll be able to get through it in this one episode. But I do, on the other hand, think that I'll be able to take out this guy with little trouble. Okay, this time we'll check out the ship. When we were in Driftwell City, Zinzolin came from this direction. This is the place. Okay, I'm going. Who are you? Just to let you know, you're about to feel my rage. So, another double battle. Once again, I am going to assume that Zmersky is going to make all the worst decisions possible that just screw me over the most. I could just earthquake this thing into oblivion, but that wouldn't hit the Golbat. At the same time, how much of a threat is the Golbat really? I mean, I still need to murder this Embor, of course. Well, at least the Golbat didn't target me. You douchebag! I was gonna do that! And that also severely reduces the usefulness of my Earthquake. I like how I'm just actively trying to kill my partners. But then, of course I'm actively trying to kill my partners. My partner just deserves to die, you know? Right, now I have two options. Either target the Golbat, or continue using Earthquake and target the Simipour. Well, guess which one I'm going to go with. Aww, you douchebag! Now the Golbat might end up killing the Simipour instead. Stupid Team Plasma grunts. Always trying to ruin my fun. And now I can't even Earthquake this thing! I can Iron Head it, however. Whatever. I'm just going to actually attack the logical thing. So I taught Kitan Iron Head because for a certain upcoming battle, that will be a very useful move to have. Now, to end this extremely difficult battle. It's really annoying that that Excadrill can't learn Iron Head in Generation 7. I mean, for starters, it's just logical that it would be able to learn Iron Head. I mean, look at its freaking forehead. But just... it's basically the best steel move that Excadrill can learn, but since there are no move tutors in Generation 7, it's impossible to teach it to him there. Which I do not particularly like. Wait! No need to be suspicious. This uniform is just a disguise. I'm an ex-Team Plasma. What I am now is a spy to guard against anything bad they might cook up. Must be a hard job keeping an eye on your former allies. Say, you don't know anything about a Purloin stolen in Aspertia, do you? Sorry, but I don't know anything about that. That's what I figured. I wouldn't expect someone from a group went on world domination to be all that quick on the uptake. Oh, but I honestly wanted to save Pokemon. Well, time to go through a bunch of warp panels in order to find a bunch of buttons. Warning, warning, intruders in the vessel. Everyone please respond. Right, I have now opened the barriers and can progress. Also, I feel like that battle I just had is a pretty good indication of what a garbage Pokemon Liepard is. Like, Victoria used a stab return for neutral damage and took it out in one hit, but not before being hit by a stab Night Slash, which did practically nothing. I mean, yeah, I was higher leveled, but still.
You're an impressive trainer to have made it this far. Since you went to such trouble to come here, I'll show you something. This is the legendary Pokémon of Ice. Its name is Kyurem. The ice missiles we fired into Opelucid City were created with Kyurem's power and Team Plasma's technology. Well, you could become a threat to Team Plasma, so we will eliminate you here. Not with me around, you won't. Thanks for removing the barrier, that was a big help.
Yes, and thank you for doing nothing. Now, this is probably yet another double battle, but this one might actually be a bit harder, so I'm probably going to actually take this one seriously. Man, I did not lead with a good Pokemon here. Thankfully, at least Smirsky led with a good Pokemon. Let me guess, he's going to target the Liepard, isn't he? Well, both of these things are going to be weak against fighting. So, fighting! And I'm pretty sure that Zinzolin's entire team is Liepard actually, so no, it's Cryogon also. Oh, that was kind of devastating. For a second I thought that wasn't even a fighting move, but that was a fighting move. It was, on the other hand, a fighting move that half killed you. But after how much damage that one Ice Beam did, I'm not sure I even want to risk using a move against this thing, because it might survive, and then it might kill. Hang on. Cryogonal's defense is pitiful. It's not going to be a problem. And I got pretty much all of my HP back from that. So, okay, Diana is not dying today. At least not in this battle. And that wasn't even super effective. Have I mentioned that Liepard is kind of garbage? Right, now that Weavile will easily die. And Warthog could be annoying, provided that it hits me, but meh, it's not something I can't deal with. And that's probably going to take it out. Though it's probably also going to take out Emboar, or at least severely damage Emboar. Diana is not good against that. You know what is good against that though? Of course, it's still entirely possible that Emboar will kill it with a flamethrower, because I'm pretty sure it's weak to a flamethrower. Or he's going to use a hyper potion. Meh, whatever. Steamroller is a bug move, right? So neither of us has anything to worry about here. Oh no, the thing that was already faster than both of us is now even faster than both of us. Bugger, it didn't quite take it out. That is terrible. Well, I mean, anything is going to take it out now. I would say you're stupid for constantly using Steamroller on things that resist it, but then again I also resist it, so clearly there was no other option. I'm going to assume then that you didn't have any other moves, which is kind of dumb in itself.
I'm not going to lose to Team Plasma. By the way, what is this place? That Pokemon. It's so icy. Could that be the source of the attack on Oplucid City? You're a smarter trainer than I expected. If you got that much sense, why'd you do something as dangerous as sneaking into our base? That should be obvious. I'll do whatever it takes to get my sister's Pokemon back. Are you the one who stole a Pokemon? Are you the one who stole a Purloin in Espurtia City 5 years ago? If it's just a Purloin, someone probably stole it and is using it. Why can't you understand? There are other Purloin. Why are you so fixated on this one? That's the only Purloin in the world that my late grandpa got for my little sister. An individual's feelings. To you, that is probably a matter of great importance. But from the perspective of other people, it is a trifling matter indeed. Compare those feelings against the majesty of this ship. This ship itself is a device that uses the Pokemon Kyurem's power. With this ship, this time we will conquer Unova. It looks like Kyurem has fully recovered. We'll put the DNA splicers to good use. I'll let you take care of them, Shadow Triad. Don't mess with me. You were the one who lost.
So, if the Shadow Triad is that powerful, why... Or wait, I actually did fight one of them earlier. So, how are they so good when I was easily able to defeat one of them earlier? I mean, the implication here seems to be that they just immediately knocked us out and threw us off the ship. But, like, if they can do that, then shouldn't they basically just completely own me at every opportunity, making them basically stronger than Getsis and such? I'm thinking too hard about this. And man, these dual screen cutscenes do not work particularly well on an emulator.
Team Plasma! No matter where you fly, I won't let you get away. But what's over there anyway?
Sorry, I'm late. I suspect that they're flying towards the giant chasm.
The giant chasm? That's deep in Route 22, right? Okay, I'm going. Vega, you come too. That Pokemon. Kyurem, was it? Its cry sounded lonely somehow.
Kyurem. Team Plasma's using Kyurem's power for evil? Then how should we stop Team Plasma? If Kyurem is like Raiden said, a legendary dragon-type Pokemon, the only ones who can stand up to it are Zekrom or Reshiram. But neither of them is here right now. Where are the ones that the legendary Pokemon recognize as heroes anyway? I guess I'll just have to find one of them. Yeah, going to ignore that. Now, before that next part, I think I want to do some team switching. And I also want to get me some money. And of course, if I'm going to do some team switching, I also need to train some more. I feel like I'm doing a downright absurd amount of level grinding in this game in particular. Okay, so I have level grinded some more and also EV trained Theo to almost perfection. And wow, look at those stats! Just compared to basically everything else, aside from her speed and her special attack, which are obviously going to be terrible, the only one who is better at anything than her is Francis. And even then, she still has more resistances than Francis, so she's probably a better defensive Pokemon anyway, even if his physical defense is higher than hers. So, that was worth it. Now, we are off in this direction. Oh, and also I noticed that full restores are available in stores now, so I basically spent pretty much all my money. On the other hand, because I did spend pretty much all my money, I now have basically all the healing items that I'm ever going to need. So, Let us get past this route, so that we may now go into the giant chasm and do stuff there. Though again, I don't want to immediately encounter something lame in this cave when there are better things I can get in other parts. So... where are my repels? Do I only have this max repel and nothing else? Well, no I do not. I still have 4 super repels as well. Still, that's kind of a weird setup then.
You're already here, huh? Anyone who tries to block us will go running away with their tail between their legs.
Hey, it's good. It's good. We're all set here. It's finally time. Come on, let's go.
You're all alone now, so which one of us are you going to tackle?
Oh, it's me! Me, the ex-Team Plasma guy! The one Rude asked to be a spy!
Oh yeah, I remember you. Being ex-Team Plasma is really tough, eh?
You know, N was so nice to Pokemon, and all I wanted was to do was protect Pokemon from bad people.
Well, I suppose, if we don't crush Team Plasma, then guys like you and that N guy will always be treated like villains. Okay, I'm out of here, Vega.
Oh, thank you. That's so nice. Even if we said it was for Pokemon, in the end, we were doing what we wanted to do. Please excuse me. There's still something I have to do. Right. And there's also things I have to do. Such as... am I going to need strength in order to access that item over there? Because I think that item over there might be the Ice Beam TM. It says I only need Surf in order to get to it. Ah, I see. So, must try and get that item. It is very important, because it is indeed the Ice Beam TM, if I'm not seeing this completely wrong. But I mean, the descriptions on Bulbapedia were pretty clear, so I do believe it is, in fact, Ice Beam. Indeed it was. So now I don't have to rely on the stronger but unreliable Blizzard anymore. You know, it's possible that in the last 3 steps here I'm going to run into something. So, time to waste a Super Repel. Ah, and here there is story stuff going on.
Come here. Wait a sec. He said he wants to talk to them so his old allies wouldn't get hurt. I will say it as many times as it takes until you understand. Ghetsis' real plan was to take over the Unova region. Liberating Pokemon was nothing more than an excuse. If anything, it would have made Pokemon suffer.
Aha. Yeah, that's a pretty speech, Gramps. You fool! We're not going to listen to what a traitor has to say.
Well, that didn't work. Hey! Let me through.
What are you saying? Looking to get hurt?
I'm going to get a stolen Pokemon back. I'm not going to listen to villains like you. Rude, ex-Team Plasma. Why do you have Pokemon by your sides? To protect what's important to you, right? Even if your precious Pokemon get hurt, even if your ideals are damaged, the time to fight is now.
You're just a kid. Quit trying to act so cool. Whatever, nobody's getting close to the Plasma Frigate. Wipe them all out now. And here we come to yet another double battle. Did you just say that Team Plasma exists to make trouble? Man, you guys are such card-carrying villains that it's ridiculous. Wait, who am I to talk? And it wasn't a double battle, it turns out. Ah, a thing that I can just sell for money.
I'm passing through. Oh, it looks like their backup has arrived. At times like these, those whose hearts weaken, those whose determination falters, can accomplish nothing. To save our old allies, to protect Unova, we will fight! Both of you, go! No, just a moment. Smirsky, was it? about the Pokemon you're looking for. In all likelihood, it is in the possession of the Shadow Triad, the Dark Warriors who appear silently.
Got it! If I rescue it, that helps you guys absolve your guilt, doesn't it? Guess I'll help you out.
At that time, I believed we were on the side of justice. By serving my king and I was going to make a world without war, but I was conceited and couldn't see the unhappiness we were causing. That's why I can't let it happen again.
Alright, now let me run around for a bit so that the repel will wear off so that I can catch a thing. Now a thing can be caught. Will it be an awesome thing? I mean, it's okay, I guess. I don't think Clefairy is a particularly amazing Pokemon, but maybe I'm wrong, but then again, I'm not exactly struggling for amazing Pokemon right now. It looks like the game may have finally stopped hating me. That, or I'm just such a super strong and skilled trainer that I have overcome the game hating me. Your name is going to be Light, because honestly, I can't be bothered thinking of a super creative name for you. Oh, well, at least I can get a Clefable if I should desire to add it to my team. Actually, I think that was the only trainer battle before I enter the Plasma Frigate again. Of course, in there's going to be quite a few, but...
Go on ahead. I'm going to make them tell me about the Shadow Triad. If you find Purloin or the Shadow Triad, let me know.
Good thing the grunts are just completely ignoring me. Right, nothing this way then. I suppose it makes sense. I already explored this side of the ship, so now I must explore another side of the ship. Right, these guys have a full team of 6. And that could actually be slightly troublesome, were it not for the fact that I'm 6 levels ahead of them. Now, Kitan can stay in here and earthquake these things into oblivion, whereas Diana needs to get out of there so that she doesn't get earthquaked into oblivion with them. Right. Into oblivion, they have been earthquaked! I will never get tired of saying that. That was a long chain of things that got experience. Like, why did you have to mention every single one of them individually? That just seems kind of pointless to me. Now, an acrobatics should take out the Scrafty, I reckon. I don't think they're particularly bulky, at least they're not bulky enough to survive an acrobatics from a Crobat. The Golbat, on the other hand, was able to survive. Why was the Golbat able to survive? Ah well, I'm just going to earthquake that thing into oblivion while Crobat takes out the old Golbat. Oh, come on! How hard is it to get earthquaked into oblivion anyway? Ah well, at least now neither of you are escaping the oblivion. I'm not particularly worried about overleveling just yet, because at the end of this I'm going to have to fight a level 55. Right, the Pipe Maze area. I remember this from my previous playthrough. I remember it being a bit of a pain to get through. But who knows? Maybe it won't be a pain to go through this time. Maybe I will instead be able to get through it perfectly fine. And over there is a doctor. So I should be able to just defeat him and then get healed, which would be nice. Okay, you know, I seem to have forgotten that this thing was a dark type, and that's terrible. That's actually really terrible. How badly does that mess up my plans? I suppose it doesn't completely ruin things, but it does ruin things a bit. I did not expect something to die in this particular area. I thought that this area was going to be safe, but apparently this area wasn't safe. No, I hate you, mister. The password is obviously Zekrom. Seriously. You first say that it's a dragon type, then you say it's an electric type, then you say it's a black dragon type. There is really only one thing it possibly can be. And of course, now, with what just happened, I am going to need to go back to the Pokemon Center, grab a replacement team member, and stuff. And defeat this guy. And only now did it occur to me that throughout this entire thing, have attack effects been off? Yes, attack effects have indeed been off. I suppose I turned them off while EV training and didn't bother turning them back on after that. Still though, losing Picard, that kinda hurts. I mean, not just because he is a strong and useful Pokemon, but also because I thought it would just be such poetic justice to have the one thing that died in my first Pokemon League battle stay with me to the end of my final Pokemon League battle. I mean, wouldn't that have been kind of cool? But nope, that's not gonna happen. So, for as awesome as you were, I wasn't able to keep you around for all that long. This sucks. Big time. I suppose I had it coming, being that I just mocked the game for not hating me anymore. Obviously it had to do something like this. Well then, bringing you back, you who were in my previous team and who actually survived to the end of my previous journey. And you too need to get Ice Beam.
Will Team Vega ever be quite as strong again after the loss of Picard? Find out! In the rest of the series, I suppose. I mean, he wasn't really doing all that much in this episode, so I don't think you'd really find out next time.